There are over 5,000 species of fungi in the Pacific Northwest. Of these various mushrooms, a few are much sought after as delicious edibles. An equally small number of mushrooms are very toxic, causing death to people who mistakenly consume them. Some mushrooms are edible, but of poor quality. But the largest number of mushrooms are simply inedible. They may be non-poisonous, but inedibly bitter or disgusting. Others may cause digestive upset when consumed, or be so small or woody or disgusting that they have no culinary appeal. Yet another group of mushrooms contain compounds which may be useful as medicine. To understand the importance of mushrooms, it's necessary to know about the various roles that fungi play in the ecosystem. Fungi play a vital role in forest ecology. 51% of the living protoplasm in a forest is fungal. And not only do mushrooms attack and kill trees and decompose dead logs, but they also supply living trees with much of their water and virtually all their mineral nutrients. Parasitic fungi grow on living plants and sometimes animals. They may kill their host or simply live on their host in a chronic condition. Parasitic fungi are usually notorious because of the crops that they destroy. Yet some of these fungi, like the corn smut, are highly prized in other cultures as delicious edibles. Saprophytic fungi grow on dead wood, duff, feces, and soil material. Saprophytic fungi are sometimes cultivated. The Japanese shiitake is grown on oak logs that are inoculated with spawn and grown in greenhouses. The oyster mushroom is commonly cultivated in the United States nowadays. It can be grown on a wide variety of substances, from wood to straw. A newly discovered fungal relationship is known as micropredator fungi. Mushrooms form specialized organs which trap and kill soil nematodes, bacteria, and other microorganisms. But by far, the most amazing fungal relationship forms when a tree and a fungus form a partnership. Mycorrhizal fungi form a symbiotic relationship with trees when the mushroom fibers penetrate the tree's root tissues and the tree and fungus exchange water and nutrients. Nowadays, mycorrhizal fungi are becoming more valuable, and their role in the ecosystem is becoming better understood. Like certain nitrogen-fixing bacteria that grow on the roots of legumes, like peas and beans, the fungal half of the tree-fungus partnership provides the tree with nitrogen, phosphorus, and other essential nutrients, as well as a large percent of its water. Mycorrhizae are common and very widespread. Virtually every tree in North America has a species or two of fungi that it will form mycorrhizae with. It has been estimated that the Douglas fir associates with over 1,500 different fungal partners throughout its range. Some mushrooms only form mycorrhizae with certain species of trees. These Suillus mushrooms are always found in association with pine trees. Suillus and the related Boletus mushrooms are highly prized food items in Europe. They are becoming ever more scarce as logging decimates their forest habitat and more people venture out to hunt them. Many species of Russula mushrooms are found in western conifer forests. Some are edible, while others are terribly acrid and bitter. But the most curious of these mushrooms are the truffles and other similar mushrooms that grow beneath the forest floor. These mushrooms tempt rodents from afar to dig them up and eat them. Human gourmets like truffles too. The mushrooms are carefully scrubbed and shredded to add a sublime aroma to a light sauce and have a reputation as an aphrodisiac. The French black truffle, Tuber magnatum, grows under oak trees between 9 and 50 years old. This mushroom fetches prices between $100 and $400 a pound in Paris. Even more precious is the Italian white truffle, fruit of the Italian Piedmont, which sells for prices up to $1,000 a pound. Besides their mycorrhizal relationships with trees, truffles also have a symbiotic relationship with several species of rodents, such as ground squirrels, chipmunks, and especially voles. These truffles produce chemicals which imitate the sex hormones of these small mammals, which then locate the fungi by sniffing them out, digging them up, and eating them. The fungal spores pass undamaged through the squirrel's digestive system and germinate in the animal's feces. In this way, the truffle spores are spread around the forest. But this only works in mature forests, which provide habitat for both squirrels and mushrooms. As much as 79% of these mammals' diets consist of truffles. One truffle expert estimated that a single California redback vole eats over $3,000 worth of truffles every year. It is more difficult for humans to find truffles. It may take minutes or even hours of hunting to find these underground mushrooms.
Oh, wow. See?
What'd you find?
I think Rhizopogon parksii this time, which I'm totally psyched about.
Are most truffles edible? Most edible.
Virtually all of them, yeah. The ones that aren't edible are so bad that you just wouldn't think of them as food, really. The smell would just put you off. Hey, well, this is what we were supposed to find here. You know, this is why we stopped. Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow. That one's
It's a rock.
Oh.
A nice square. This is a... Now, for your education, folks, this is a truffle and this is a rock.
But there are several mushrooms that are more important than the truffle in American markets. The black morel harvest in Montana last year was worth over $1 million. This mushroom pops up in great quantities the spring after a forest fire. The white morel is found under hardwood trees in Montana, and it usually fruits after the black morel. The king bolete, mentioned earlier, is known as the cep in France and the porcini in Italy. In Europe, this mushroom is revered as one of the finest foods and sells for $8 to $25 a pound. Yet most Americans are unaware of this excellent wild edible. The most economically important mushroom in the Pacific Northwest is the matsutake, Armillaria ponderosa. This mushroom has an aroma of cinnamon and fumet blanc and is delicious when basted with olive oil and grilled. It is so delicious that the Japanese often pay as much as $100 for a pound of these mushrooms. Other mushrooms may contain chemicals which can be used for medicine. The Japanese reishi mushroom, which has a woody texture and a surface that looks like varnished wood, is highly regarded as an immune stimulant and cancer cure. These mushrooms sell briskly at prices over $50 per pound. According to Oregon's Department of Agriculture statistics for 1992, over $60 million worth of gourmet mushrooms were harvested from public and private land. There is immense potential for further developing America's forests as a source of gourmet and medicinal mushrooms. But the majority of these mycorrhizal fungi grow only in mature forests, which are threatened by logging. Yet despite the acknowledged value of these fungi and their dependence on a living forest for their continued survival, the value of the mushrooms on a timber sale are not included in the environmental impact statement, and the Forest Service has no procedure for evaluating the worth of mushrooms in a given area.
There's a fungal jungle at our feet. Fun to find and good to eat. Let's explore the fungal jungle. Just outside the door, the fungal jungle. In the forests, there's a free store of wild mushrooms, mushrooms galore. Let's explore the fungal jungle. Just outside the door, the fungal jungle. Here a mushroom, there a mushroom, everywhere a mushroom, mushroom. There's a fungal jungle at our feet. Fun to find, good to eat. Let's explore the fungal jungle. Just outside the door, the fungal jungle.